This is a pudding made with scrambled egg.
If you add scrambled eggs, cacao powder, honey, and a splash of milk to a blender, puree it until smooth and creamy, you now have a scrambled egg chocolate pudding.
So of course, to start this recipe, we're gonna have to scramble some eggs. So let's pour our eggs into our pan, and we're not gonna add any seasoning because we're gonna use this as an ingredient to make our pudding. So our eggs are almost done now. We're gonna get them off the heat. But while this cooks, it got me thinking, it's not actually too strange, this concept. Many desserts contain eggs, just not gonna be in scrambled form necessarily. That's about done, let's take it off. So assembling our pudding, let's start with our scrambled egg. Oh, damn it. To this, we'll add in our cocoa powder, quite a lot of it. I'm gonna go with 3 scoops of honey since I like it quite sweet. A pinch of salt for flavor. And finally, we'll pour over half our milk and add more as we need it. And blend. So incredibly, it has actually set. I just want to check that the seasoning is right, so you can see. I'm going to add a little bit more honey because, like I said, I prefer things slightly sweeter, but that's going to be entirely up to you. So let's pour that in. So now I'm going to set this to firm up in the fridge for around 30 minutes, and when we come back, we can see how well it worked. So I've transferred our pudding to a piping bag so we can start placing it into our ramekin. I think we've got the right consistency here. So obviously this looks absolutely incredible, and I can tell you sat here, smells amazing too. Let's grab a small spoonful. So there is our pudding made with scrambled egg. Let's give it a try. Cheers. Wow. I'm not even exaggerating when I say this. It might be my top 10 puddings I've ever eaten. That sweetness from the honey with that very, very silky smooth texture, and then finally that strong chocolate flavor coming through. This is just super, super, super good. The only thing I'll say is make sure you blend it enough to get a very smooth texture, because otherwise it can be slightly gritty. But we did it for about 5 minutes of on and off blending, and it was absolutely fine. So with that, comment what's your test next? Very cool.